Welcome to another Tech Tuesday video. In this video, I will show you how to pin and unpin items to your taskbar. One thing you may be asking is, what is the taskbar and why would you want to pin items to the taskbar? So I'll briefly go over what the taskbar is. So you have a horizontal bar at the very bottom of your laptop screen, which will contain any windows that you currently have open and in use. Now, why would you want to pin items to the taskbar? One thing you could do once you have items pinned to the taskbar is quickly open up any of the applications you pinned with clicking a quick key command on the keyboard. First thing I'll do is show you how you could check what you currently have in your taskbar. So starting at the space bar on the keyboard, you want to move 2 spaces to the left. That will be your Windows key. So you'll hold down the Windows key, then press the letter T as in taskbar.
Taskbar, JAWS 2025, pin button, 1 of 2.
So there it told you JAWS 2025. It is 1 of 2. So that lets you know that is the first item in my taskbar. I'm going to press the right arrow key to see what the second item is.
Zoom Workplace 2 running Windows button, 2 of 2.
So there you could hear that I have my Zoom open. That is currently how I am recording this video. So there you heard that I only currently have 2 items in my taskbar, which are the 2 items I currently have open. So next thing I'm going to do is show you how to pin items into the taskbar. So first thing you want to do, again, you're going to press the Windows key, 2 spaces to the left of the spacebar.
Search box edit.
Okay, this brings up my search bar to search any applications I have. I am going to pin my OneDrive to my taskbar because I often use my OneDrive to look for files. So I'm going to start typing in
OneDrive app, press right to view options.
Perfect. So there you hear OneDrive. So there are a couple of ways of doing this. So what you want to do is you want to right click on this option. My focus is currently on OneDrive, but now I need to right click, which would open up the applications key. So you have 2 ways of hitting the applications key. The first way, if you are using JAWS, you would want to press Shift and then the F10 key. That activates the application key. So it's like pressing the right mouse button. Another way you can activate the applications key, starting at the space bar, you want to move 3 spaces to the left, which is your function key. And then going back to the space bar, you are going to move 2 spaces to the right, and that is your right control key. So you want to press both function key and the right control key to activate the application key. And if you are using an external keyboard, there is an application key already installed on the keyboard itself. Some may vary. They may not have the applications key, but a majority of them do. If you're trying to locate the applications key, you're going to start at the space bar and you're going to move 3 keys to the right. That would be your application key. And that's the only key you would need to press to open up the application menu. So here I'm going to press application. Again, you could do Shift F10, the function key with the right control key, or the application key. So I'm going to do that now.
Search web content page, search context menu list box, run as administrator, 1 of 5.
Perfect. And there it tells you that it opened up the context menu. That's what you want to hear, context menu. So from the context menu, I am going to arrow down until I find something that says pin to taskbar. So I'll arrow down now.
Open file location, 2 of 5. Pin to start, 3 of 5. Pin to taskbar, 4 of 5.
There you go. And you hear pin to taskbar. So here I'm just going to press enter to
Search
say
edit,
yes. Okay, and unfortunately, you don't really get the feedback telling you it was pinned. The only way to know for sure is checking the taskbar. So I'm going to hit escape to get out of this window.
Taskbar, Zoom Workplace 2 running Windows button, 2 of 3.
Okay, perfect. And it automatically kicked me into the taskbar because that was the last thing I did. So let's say it's not the last thing I did.
Desktop, full.
I want to press Windows T as in Tom.
Taskbar, OneDrive 2 pin button, 3 of 3.
There you go. And you hear OneDrive pinned, 3 of 3. So now I know my OneDrive is the 3rd option. So I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to pin another item. So I'm going to do my Windows key to search.
Search box edit.
Okay. And here, let's say I want to pin Microsoft Word. I use it a lot for classes.
Word app. Press right to view options. 1 of 5. Genesis per save.
Perfect.
Outlook.
So now I'm on my Word application. Again, the focus is on there. So now I want to press the application key. Again, you have the three options. Shift F10, function key, followed by the right control key, or the application key.
Search. Search. Search web content. Search web content page. Search context menu list box. Run it.
Perfect. And there it tells you context menu. There's a little bit more extra feedback. I just want to hear context menu. That's how I know the menu has opened. So starting from here, I'm going to arrow down until I hear pin to taskbar.
Open file location. Unpin from start. 3 of pin to taskbar. 4 of 5.
And there it is, pin to taskbar. Again, I'm going to press enter.
Search box edit. Word.
Unfortunately, no feedback letting you know. Just know that it is pinned. So I'm going to hit escape
Taskbar.
to
1
get
drive
out
2
of
pin
there.
button. 3 of 3.
And see how it kicks me back to the taskbar because again, that was the last location my focus was on. So let me move it
Desktop.
out. So again, move focus to taskbar, Windows T as in Tom.
Taskbar. Word pin button. 4 of 4.
And there you go. Word is 4 of 4. So I know it is on the fourth slot in my taskbar. So that's how you quickly pin items to your taskbar. Now let's say I don't want an item pinned to my taskbar. So let's say I don't
OneDrive 2
want
pin button. 3 of
my
4.
OneDrive pinned anymore. I don't use it, so no need for it, or I don't use it often enough for it to be in my taskbar. So what I'm going to do here, I want to remove it. To remove a pinned item in the taskbar, you want to press the applications key again. So here I'm going to do the function followed by the right control key.
List box. Unpin from taskbar. 2 of 2.
Perfect. And the first option tells me unpin to taskbar. If it does not tell you to unpin from taskbar as the first option, you'll just want to arrow up until you hear the option unpin from taskbar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press enter.
Taskbar. Word pin button. 3 of 3.
And there you go. It says Word because Word is my next item in there, and it's back to being the third option. So that's how you quickly remove an item. So I'll show you with Microsoft Word. Let's say I want to remove this one, no longer need it as a quick key. Hit the applications key.
Items list box. Recent unavailable. 13 lesson 13. 1 of 10.
Okay, and here you can see that it does show you your most recent. So I could arrow down, see what I recently had opened. But again, I want to remove from taskbar. So I'm going to arrow up.
List box. Unpin from taskbar. 2 of 2.
And there's the option, unpin from taskbar. I would press enter and it would remove it from my taskbar. So that's how you quickly pin and unpin applications. You just want to find the application, hit the applications key with either Shift F10 if you're using JAWS, the application key on the computer, which is FN, and the right control key. Or if you have an external keyboard, you want to use the third key from the right of the spacebar. So the final thing I will show you is how to activate the pinned items from your taskbar using that key command I mentioned earlier. So the key command to activating an application that you have pinned is going to be the Windows key held down, followed by a number key, depending on which application you are trying to open. So here I'm going to try to open up Microsoft Word. We all heard earlier that Microsoft Word is the third option in my taskbar. If you forgot which item it is, you want to press Windows T.
JAWS 2025 pin button. 1 of 3.
I hear JAWS is 1.
Zoom workplace 2 running Windows button. 2 of 3.
The Zoom is a 2 of 3. Write over one more
Word pin
time.
button. 3 of 3.
Word is 3 of 3, so I know it's the third option. So if I want to quickly open up Word, I'll hold down the Windows key and press the number 3. Before I do so, though, there is a note that you need to know. You need to use the number row that is above the letter keys on the keyboard. If your laptop keyboard has the number pad, which is on the far right, those numbers will not work. It must be the items in the number row above the letter keys. So I'm going to hold down the Windows key and press the number row 3.
Opening Word. Opening Word. New templates list box. Blank document. 1 of 7. Alt
And there
followed
you
by
go.
F8.
It
Library.
opened up Word right away. So again, you could say you could search it, you could go to your desktop, find Word, but it is more convenient to do it this way because let's say I am on Google. So let me open up
Open.
Google.
Search box edit. Google Chrome app. Press FS. Hello, I'm excited to help you learn.
All right, so say I'm on Google, say I'm doing a homework assignment and I need to take notes. I could quickly open up Microsoft Word by pressing the key command. So I'm going to hold down the Windows key, followed by the number 3 in the number row.
Taskbar, Word pin button 3 of 4. Opening Word. New templates list box, blank document.
Perfect, and there you go. It automatically opens up my Word, and now I have my notes ready to go.
With Copilot.
All right, so quick review. I want to pin an item in my taskbar. I am going to press the Windows key.
Search box edit.
Search the item. I'm going to pin OneDrive again.
OneDrive app.
Okay, once I find the app I want, I'm going to press the application key. Shift F10, function key, followed by the right control key, or the third key to the right of the spacebar if you are using an external keyboard. Application.
Search web content. Search web content page. Search context menu list box.
Perfect. Context menu. I'm going to arrow down until I hear pin to taskbar.
Open file. Pin to start. Pin to taskbar. 4 of 5.
Pin to taskbar. Perfect. Enter.
Search.
Okay, no feedback. I'm going to escape out of this. I want to make sure it's pinned. I'm going to press Windows T as in Tom.
Taskbar. Word pin button 3 of 3. OneDrive 2 pin button 4 of 4.
Okay, and that was extra feedback, but I hear that OneDrive is 4 of 4, so now I know it is the fourth one. Let's say I don't want Word anymore. I'll go to the left. There's Word. I am going to press the Applications key on Word.
List box, unpin from taskbar, 2 of 2.
It is the first option to unpin from taskbar. If that is not your first option, you want to arrow up, and then it should tell you unpin from taskbar.
Taskbar, Word pin button.
Okay, I want to make sure it's gone from there, and then I also want to know what OneDrive is located in. So let's see, we have JAWS, right arrow.
Zoom Workplace 2 running Windows button 2 of 3.
Zoom is 2.
OneDrive 2 pin button 3 of 3.
OneDrive is 3 of 3, so it's the third one. So now, let's say I want to open up OneDrive using the key command. I'm going to hold down the Windows key and press the number 3 on the number row.
Janet Personal File Explorer.
And there you go. That's how you open up the applications. Very quick, very efficient. Just got to memorize where everything is located. If you are interested in one-on-one training using either assistive technology or learning how to read and write in Braille, my company BrailleDash offers those services. For more information, send me an email at janet@brailledash.com. Also follow BrailleDash on Facebook and Instagram. The link to both those socials will be in the description below. Do you like reading? Are you writing your own book right now, or have you already published one? Check out my Patreon and talk to others just like you. Also check out my other channel, BrailleDash Reads, where you will find reviews for books I have read, and you will also find some content from the book club. The links to both will be in the description below.